Yet I have had minutes where I was in front of an audience getting an honor before my friends in Hollywood. There were individuals in the group that I have supplicated with before suppers ordinarily. And when I say thanks to God, I saw individuals go to applaud, however, at that point noticed that, well, it very well may be something terrible on my resume. And afterwards sit back on their hands. I seen individuals peruse the room and go hold up that wouldn't look good for me in that frame of mind to 50 of the world, illegitimize them since they say they are a devotee. It's so self-important, and here and there misleading to me. There is a ton on that narrow-minded left that totally stoop disparaging or egotistical towards Mathew McConaughey. Uncovered Hollywood elites. Dim mysteries lock in light of the fact that we're going to plunge into a delicious piece of fan hypothesis encompassing, in all honesty, the baffling Hollywood star Mathew McConaughey. While there's no substantial proof to help these cases, the talk factory is humming with murmurs that Hanahy may have a few mysteries about the tricky universe of Hollywood elites, that he's tingling to spill the ascent of Mathew McConaughey is a genuine Hollywood fantasy that has enraptured fans and industry insiders. The same picture this a youthful Texan heartbreaker blasting onto the cinema in the notorious Stoop fight, and confounded his laid-back appeal and flippant demeanor left all of us fainting for all the more yet that was only the starting. McConaughey's ability exceeded all rational limitations as he dug into a variety of jobs that displayed his flexibility, from the arresting dramatization of Dallas Purchasers Club, where he procured a sought-after foundation grant, to the extreme fights in court of the Lincoln legal counselor. He demonstrated he could succeed in any classification. And we should not fail to remember his extraordinary romantic comedy days, where he liquefied hearts with that slow way of speaking and stunning grin who could oppose going totally gaga as he charmed driving women on screen and off. And when we figured he was unable to get any seriously appealing, he embraced hazier and more perplexing jobs, demonstrating that underneath that smooth outside lay an entertainer with profundity and soul, with his unquestionable appeal and attractive presence. McConaughey turned out to be something beyond a famous actor. Rock and roll and a truly exceptional guitar. He turned into a symbol of Hollywood's tip-top, a man of secret, an appeal. He leaves us thinking about what insider facts he could have uncovered inside the captivating and spectacular universe of showbiz in a genuine discussion with Joe Rogan. Mathew McConaughey, but serious about his profound convictions, featuring the similarity of religion and science. He expressively talked about the solidarity of these, apparently restricting powers, stressing that they can coincide agreeably. The acclaimed entertainer told how he esteems the lessons of the Book of Scriptures. However, he doesn't fully trust everything. Rather, he centers around the pragmatic insight it offers, especially the immortal example of regarding others as we might want to be dealt with. A brilliant rule. While McConaughey finds incredible motivation in the Holy Book, he confessed to wrestling with specific scriptural occasions, like the copying shrub and supernatural occurrences. As per the interstellar entertainer, coordinating these old stories into his cutting-edge life presents a test, yet he stays open to their more profound implications, since the presence of Hollywood fans have known about preference and other dull insider facts that encompass the business fans. Actually can't help thinking about how, with such solid, strict convictions, Mathew can make a major name for himself in Hollywood, where varying convictions frequently impact McConaughey. He recognizes that some might see his Christian qualities with suspicion anyway. He unhesitatingly states that he doesn't let others' decisions thwart his way or profession. The entertainer didn't avoid studying the deigning disposition predominant among some industry figures towards devotees. Well, currently you have a "you got the right" that is willfully ignorant in light of the fact that that is not his phony information. And I comprehend they've been rather, he enthusiastically pushed for sympathy and understanding, asking everybody to regard each other's viewpoints, paying little heed to strict convictions, assuming you ask the fans, everybody ought to gain from Mathew. How wrong could it at any point be to rehearse one's convictions while working in the business inside the fabulous domain of Hollywood? Mathew McConaughey additionally uncovered an entrancing part of his life, his common confidence with companions and partners. He's in good company in his strict convictions, and he has imparted genuine petitions to different companions on various events anyway. When McConaughey remained on the lofty Oscar stage, lounging at the center of his merited success, he saw something disrupting as he expressed gratitude toward God in his discourse. He noticed a portion of his strict companions, wondering whether or not to extol it, appears to be the feeling of dread toward expected repercussions on their vocations or public picture eclipse their certifiable help. As Matthew puts it, was as they didn't need something terrible on their resumes in a town where pictures all that McConaughey shone a light on the difficulties looked by strict people inside media outlets. Communicating confidence can be met with distrust and hesitance. Passing on some to manage the amount of their convictions they can share straightforwardly. Fans are hypothesizing on the off chance that this disclosure is the skeleton in the closet of Hollywood, that except if you do things as they would prefer and follow their convictions. I said they have different sides, the two vehicles on one or the other side of the political hour. So you are in danger of losing your validity. And you are in danger of losing the possibility making a major name for yourself. Perhaps that is the reason numerous entertainers don't stand up on their strict convictions as unreservedly as Matthew did. The versatile entertainer doesn't let others' responses direct his excursion. He stays resolute in his confidence, deciding to follow his own way, paying little mind to potential judgment. McConaughey's legitimacy and unflinching obligation to his convictions are a demonstration of his inward strength. As per a few fans, different superstars ought to gain from Matthew and follow what they accept unafraid sense. Supposing that you don't fear, then what will the vultures benefit from in spite of his own encounters? McConaughey studied the stooping and fraudulent mentalities predominant in Hollywood. They like coming to set, they like seeing what they're paid, as he said. It's dampening to observe people sabotaging or ruining others, basically on the grounds that they distinguish as professors in a town that celebrates variety. This absence of understanding is an unmistakable sign of the obstacles looked by the individuals who embrace their confidence transparently in the excitement world. And in reality, McConaughey likewise energized exchange and compassion among all industry individuals. He said he needs to establish a really tolerating and deferential climate where convictions are commended instead of decided in obvious Hollywood design. McConaughey cunningly ceased from unveiling explicit names, passing on fans to ponder the strange elites who hold influence over media outlets. With every award and honor Matthew gets, fans can't resist the urge to guess on the selective circles he probably experienced hobnobbing with Hollywood's most compelling players. Many fans conjecture that Matthew has seen the clouded side of Hollywood direct, and he is only trusting that the perfect opportunity will uncover it completely in the marvelous domain of Hollywood's tip-top, where distinction and fortune